In the vastness of northern China, wind and dust sweep across plains that stretch to the horizon. For centuries, this landscape shaped the fate of great kingdoms. Here, the seeds were sown for one of humanity's most ambitious structures, the Great Wall of China. Long before stone met stone, ancient Chinese states lined their frontiers with rammed earth walls and crude palisades. Northern tribes, skilled with horses and arrows, swept down from the steppes, threatening harvests, villages, and the fragile order these early realms tried to maintain. The land itself offered little shelter. With rivers as highways and grasslands open to every incursion, geography was both blessing and burden. Then, in the turmoil of the 3rd century BCE, Qin Shi Huang emerged to unite warring states under a single empire. The young emperor, ambitious, ruthless, envisioned a country bound not only by law, but by stone. In his mind, walls would preserve what he had conquered, shielding the empire from Mongol and Xiongnu raids. An order went forth, reinforce the northern defenses, link them into one unbreakable chain. The call echoed through farmlands, villages, and prisons. Workers, thousands upon thousands, all able-bodied and of age, were conscripted into service. They left homes, carrying simple bundles, uncertain of return. Some were seasoned laborers, others soldiers, engineers, and officials. All understood the price of refusal. Along barren ridges, teams began the arduous work. Under the command of generals and engineers, men lifted earth and stone from morning until dusk. In the cold winds of winter, hands cracked and bled. In summer, sweat drenched every tunic. Laborers dug foundations with spades, then tamped layer upon layer of earth in wooden frames. Sometimes stone had to be quarried, carted from distant mountains, and heaved into place one block at a time. Great effort was made to adapt to every terrain. In the western deserts, walls rose from rammed earth and reeds. In the rolling hills near the capital, engineers designed imposing watchtowers every few li, signals to warn of attack or summon reinforcements. Communication and control became part of the very blueprint of the wall, a system as much as a barrier. For the workers, days blurred into months, months into years. At night they huddled by campfires, voices low, speaking of distant markets, harvests missed, lives placed on hold. Some felt pride at serving the emperor and forging something eternal. Others counted the cost in fatigue and injury. Death, though never openly spoken of, lingered in their minds. On these remote sites, injury or illness could be a sentence. Supervisors pressed for speed. Under pressure to meet imperial deadlines, mistakes could be punished harshly. Yet despite hardship, the wall grew steadily, first as mud ramparts, later faced with brick and stone. Centuries passed, new dynasties rose and fell, each inherited and expanded the wall. The Han added length to guard the Silk Road, a vein of riches vital to the realm. In the Ming era, after devastating invasions, the wall was rebuilt higher and broader, mortared with lime and guarded round the clock. Now watchtowers dotted its length, home to soldiers tasked with endless vigilance. Every era left its mark, a different technique here, a unique local stone there. Underneath the surface, the hopes and scars of generations were hidden. It was not merely the will of rulers, but the sweat and endurance of thousands of men and women, each old enough to bear the burden, who shaped the wall into what it would become. The Great Wall was never a perfect shield. Raiders found ways around or through when the empires behind it faltered. Yet even so, the wall became a symbol of unity against chaos, of security snatched from uncertainty, of an empire's attempt to stand firm against the eternal wind. As the centuries unfolded, villages grew up in the wall's shadow. Its stones, battered by time, became part of the land itself. Travelers paused at its watchtowers, marveling at a feat that seemed to defy the world's scale. Today, the Great Wall endures, scarred but steadfast. It whispers of ambition, struggle, ingenuity, and loss. More than a line in stone, it remains a testament to what a people can build, and what they must sacrifice, chasing the dream of safety and unity across an unforgiving land.